Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Tune In Thursday, and we have reached summer. I can't believe we are already at summertime. Oh my gosh, my hair's so big today. Hi guys, little Palo Santo. And to clear the energy, let's give you some too. We're gonna hang on and wait for a couple of people to join here. I'm so excited to see you guys. And I don't know why I'm not seeing the comments again for people coming through. Anyway, well, I look forward to seeing people starting to come through here. And we're going to take a moment to ground in. Today's going to be a little bit different. I actually have a viewer question that I'm going to be answering today. And things are getting a bit exciting in the content that I'm starting to create for all of you. All right, so let's go ahead and ground in. All right, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring your awareness in and just observe. Observe that you did not wake yourself up this morning, that you were given a gift to wake up, that you are given a gift to breathe, and you are given the gift of a body. You are not making your heart beat right now. You have no control over your heart beating. You have no control over the fact that you are still living and breathing here on earth today. So allow yourself to feel that. Bring yourself present into this body. Appreciate him or her. And then go ahead and take a deep inhale and hold the breath just gently at the top. And then exhale, sigh that breath out. Good, and just one more for good measure. Deep, gentle breath in, holding the breath. And let go. Good, and gently open up the eyes. Bring yourself back into your space. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Felipa. Good to see you. And we are now going to move into our Tune In Thursday. Got my Palo Santo still burning here. You know what? I've got a little bit of rose water. I love rose water. If you guys have never worked with Palo Santo rose water, great things. Rose water is just all love, and it just smells so good, and it feels so good when you just kind of refresh yourself a little bit. And Palo Santo, clear the energy. I clear often with the work that I do. So today is a really special day because I have been getting a lot of questions. So if you don't know that I am an Instagram influencer, which means I have over 10,000 followers on Instagram. And if you want to follow me, I'll put the link below, Gypsy Yogini, GYPSEA_Yogini. And I really put a lot of content out there to be in service. I have a lot of information, and I want to keep sharing this information with people, and Instagram's just such a great way to do that. Yes, Facebook too, but it's a little bit weird with the feed, so I do these instead every week. Now, getting these viewer questions, it's actually sparked interest in me to create more for you guys. I'm going to go into that a little bit later of what I'm creating, free content that will be useful for you. Today, what I would like to talk about is this viewer question, and this is from Jason. And he said, how important is it to set goals in one's life? And is that tool and accessory to break out of depression? The short answer is it's very important, and yes. Okay, and I'm going to explain to you why. Why do we need to set goals in our life? Well, for one, it gives us some sort of structure. Okay, I've been in a place, I don't know about you, have you guys ever been in a place where you've had a lot on your plate and you didn't know where to begin, and you were kind of just all, I don't know, floopy and all over the place? I've been there, and I didn't get a whole lot done when I was in that state of mind, state of energy, state of being. Now, it was only when I started to create goals and hold myself accountable to those goals, that things started to shift. So depression, we'll get into that a little bit later and why goals can help actually break out of depression. But first off, setting small goals for yourself every single day is, hi Megan, hi Christina, hi Michelle, good to see you guys. Setting small goals for yourself every single day is so important, okay? When we have a big, let's say we have a big goal that we really want to accomplish, a big dream. The only way that's going to happen, we're not going to get from A to Z, right? We have to go through the small steps in order to get there, right? We have to set small goals for ourselves. So yeah, have the bigger dream. We're not even talking about a big dream at this moment, but if there is a big dream in your life that you want to accomplish, set small goals. So when I'm going to talk a little bit about depression and why it's important to do that. So if you know my history, I've talked about this many times already. I healed borderline personality disorder, I've healed anxiety, and now I can say I've healed depression. How did I do it? I've spent an entire lifetime in depression, filtering in and out of it. I set goals and I held myself accountable to them. I committed to life. And it literally started when I made the decision to commit to life. And I talked about that a couple of months ago. Have you ever committed to life? Have you ever said, I am going to be here on this earth and come into full completion and not ever think about checking out? For those of you who have gone through depression, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't, maybe you know somebody who has, okay? I decided I was not going to go through the cycle anymore. I'm committing to life. And so what did I do from there? I set a goal. One small goal, and that was to get to the next step. I made a list of achievable goals that could start me in the process. It can be anything. If someone is in a deep depression, that anything could be literally getting out of bed that day. That thing could be brushing your teeth that day. Has that ever happened to me? Where in a period of 24 hours, brushing my teeth was the highlight of my day. And that was way back when I was actually in treatment for borderline personality disorder. I couldn't get out of bed. So setting small goals, and then you start working on setting bigger goals. Okay, well, what's the dream? Well, the dream is to, be an actor. That dream is to be a yoga teacher. That dream is to be a coach. That dream is to own a business. That dream is to own a house. That dream is to be in a relationship. All of these things are not going to happen unless you hold yourself accountable and set these goals. So what does it mean to set a goal? First, you have to believe in your dream. You have to believe in what it is that you're wanting to accomplish. So if it is the relationship, you have to pretend like you're in a relationship. You have to believe it before it even happens. That's the only way that person, your divine partner, is going to come through for you. Is if you begin exploring that, if you begin being in that energy of being in a relationship, right? And instead of, let's say you go to the grocery store and you see a couple, and instead of being like, oh, I'm so sad, they're a couple and they're shopping together and I'm single and I'm just shopping for one person. No. You feel gratitude for that couple. And you look at them and you say, great, I'm going to have that too. I want that too. And little goals. Marchika, hi, good to see you. Little goals. I mean, that could be a small goal. A goal of holding into your mind that you can have this, that you can break out of depression, that you can live the life that you want to live. It all starts with our thoughts. And for me, writing my goals down and having them posted everywhere has been the fastest and easiest way for me to make the shift. And have there been some really challenging, hard shifts? Yes. But I stuck to it because I didn't want to go back. I chose life. I wasn't going to go back into depression. So I think that this is a really valuable question for us to go into today. How important is it to set goals in life? Otherwise, we're not getting anywhere. The most successful people in the world set goals, have schedules, work in a structure. And this is, a great reason why business people have mentors and coaches have coaches and athletes have coaches. I have a mentor. I have many mentors, and I am so grateful for them. I wouldn't be where I am without that help, because we can't do this work alone. So we have to learn, where to call it in, and be ready. Be ready to receive that help. So that's the simple message of today, of answering Jason's questions. I really appreciate that question. And if you have a question, if there's something that you want answered, send me a message. And I'm putting together, what I'm doing at this moment is I'm actually starting to formulate content, because I'm going to be writing an ebook and putting together some audio and getting some content out to you guys with the things that I've learned, because I don't want to keep all this knowledge to myself. I did all this work for 17, I'm going on 17 years of deep personal development work. And I've got a lot of information to share. So I want, what are you struggling with? What are problems that you need help solving? What would you like to know? So please, please, please share with me. I'm happy to go there with you. If you're in Los Angeles, I am holding a vision workshop this Sunday at 8 to 10 p.m. And that workshop is actually going to go and dive into your heart, your dreams, and we'll see that, you can bring your dreams to reality. So if you are in town, please feel free. I will be doing more workshops this summer. I have another one coming up in Long Beach next month, and I'm putting more on the calendar. And if you feel like you're ready to dive into some information, and you have an idea of that you're ready to work through your fears, and you want to dive in with me, you can get on my waitlist for a complimentary Dream With Me session. Okay. And I send you a questionnaire, and we get on the phone for 60 to 90 minutes. I'll put the link below for that if that resonates with you. So lots of great offerings to you guys. I'm really happy to be here. And I'm going to pull a card for us for this week in support of our week and what we would like to, how we can go into our summer. We just started summer yesterday. So it's a great time to start new beginnings, guys. Make some new intentions. So this is the friendship card, and it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And I love this actually, because we could not do what we're doing without people. And human connection, even though we are connecting through media right now, human connection is really important. If there's somebody in your life that you have not talked to in a while, I invite you to send them a message today and just say hello. It's always nice to know when we're being thought about and when we're thinking about someone. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. I will see you next week.